Yo, what is up, you absolutely beautiful gamers, and welcome to episode number 2 in the series Best Pro Club Builds. This particular build is based on CDM. It is on the pro build of Miller44, who's very well known in the 11-man community. Also teams with me at Unity. This was something I wanted to avoid, but quite a few people have been asking to see the kind of best CDM builds, and the reason I picked Kieran is because, or Miller 44 I should say, is because, as I say, he's well known, well respected, won a multitude of tournaments, won a multitude of things on VFL, and as a standout performer, FIFA after FIFA after FIFA. I can cast my mind back as far back as FIFA 13, right through to FIFA 21. This guy is an absolute standout. Always plays CDM since the Frostbite engine came in. Used to be known as a centre midfielder. Good with skills and stuff like that. Before I obviously get into his build, I just want to say that this particular video is sponsored by ultimatefifa.com. You can go on that website and you can basically get tips, tutorials, and basically everything about FIFA, news, reviews, pro club stuff, FIFA Ultimate Team stuff, Volta. It's run by Coley, who's another very prominent figure in the pro clubs community. So go over there, drop that on your favourites, and he is sponsoring today's video and the best pro clubs build series going forward, which I'm very pleased with. Coley's a great guy, and I'm very happy to be linked with him. So anyway, getting into the actual the build. Obviously, you can see here with Kieran's stats. Sorry, I keep saying Kieran because obviously I know him and known him so long. Miller's stats. He's played 342 matches. He's back to it, obviously back to it at the start to get his build up. I reckon he said he back to it about 60 or 80 matches. So realistically, he's played about 280, 260 games. So those stats are extremely impressive considering that 60 to 80 games are backouts. 303 goals, 266 assists, 5,514 pass attempts, and 150 man of matches with an average match rating at 8.1. As I said in the last video when we covered bail-ins, competitive pro clubs players don't really particularly pay much attention to average match rating, goals or assists, but some people enjoy that kind of stuff. His pass attempts I roughly translate that to about maybe 20 passes per game. Obviously that's between small man and 11 man. Another thing to also add to that is that in competitive pro clubs, i.e. 11v11 or VFL, you play friendlies, so that doesn't actually count towards any of your matches played. Kieran plays at a height of 6 foot and 154 pounds. Also, as well, just going on to Kieran, again, I asked him some questions. Basically, the questions were kind of like how many games had he played to max his pro, how many did he back out of, how many 11-man tournaments has he won. This guy, as I said, this guy is a serial winner. 20 plus, way into the 20s with competitive 11v11 tournament wins. This is the highest end of competitive FIFA. This guy's won 20 plus tournaments with a multitude of teams, so he's not just done it at one team, it's a multitude of teams. He's done it with Vendetta, he's done it with Unity, he's done it with Class, he's done it, I believe he's done it with Wonderful, he's done it with Nasty, he's done it in leagues, he's done it in like one night tournaments. This guy just wins basically. On his VFL career, now he actually takes VFL way less seriously now than what he did previously. His VFL career, lately he's just been chilling. He's not really been taking it that serious, and he's just been getting in teams with pals and stuff just to have a bit of fun. But his actual career in England, he's won 11 Premier League, 6 Community Shields, 1 Cabara Cup, and 3 FA Cups. In Germany, he's won 4 DFB Pokal, whatever that is, 5 Bundesliga, and 3 DFL Super Cups. In Italy, he's won 3 Serie A's, 3 Coppa Italia, and 1 Super Coppa Italia. In Spain, he's won 3 La Liga titles, 1 Super Copa de España, and 1 Copa del Rey. Spit that out. He's won 6 UEFA Cups, 1 Europa League, He's won a Super Cup. He's won 3 Super Cups, 3 Champions League. He's won 2 World Cups. He's won Team of the Year, starting 11. He's won 2 Ballon d'Ors for midfield and forward. And his own VFL, I believe he's in the top 5 for trophy points in VFL. So this tells you exactly where this guy is. When he makes a bold, you pay attention, because this guy obviously does it year after year after year. So that is obviously as a good, really, really, really good ball. When he's sitting in front of me with that, I know that he's not getting bullied about. He's basically he's shielding the ball. He's winning balls in the air. He's doing everything he needs to do in front of me. Really good passer, good with skills. So we'll go into his actual build. And we'll see. I'm actually on his account. He's gave me his account. So there's this kind of thing there. You see, he's got 85 pace. He's got 85 passing. His physical's up at 82. But you want to obviously see what he's got his traits on is. So in the physical, he's got everything on apart from strength, advanced, focused, and solid player, and the second win trait. But he's got a lot on physical, obviously to make sure that when he's shielding the ball, or when he's going up in the air for challenges, or when he's going into tackles and stuff, that he's quite strong. He's on the defensive side of the game. This is obviously like so for interceptions and stuff like that. He's got the sliding tackle advanced focused on, sliding tackle. He's got all that on. He's got interception, defending focus, and the standing tackle he's got maxed out. The only thing he doesn't have on is the 3 down here. This is obviously for his dribbling, because even as a CDM, the way that we play in Unity is that we basically play the ball for the goalkeeper out onto the back 3, and then the back 3 look for the CDMs. So the 2 CDMs, which is Miller 44 and the other one is Jinx, both of them actually play 6 foot. Both of them play with focused on strength and dribbling, and we ask them to basically be able to take players on and create that space and that opening, and we trust them to do that. So this is why he's got maxed out dribbling on. The only thing he doesn't have on dribbling is obviously at the bottom there. He's not got the flare trait on. Doesn't need it. It doesn't have any passing traits on at all because he trusts his own ability in his passing. And as I say, obviously I play just behind him, and his passing is pretty much 90% bang on most of the time. The only time he's will lose the ball is when maybe you're getting out pressed, or when he's like trying to play like a pass in behind and stuff, because both the Unity CDMs could like technically go play cam. So we've got basically Unity James, Jinx, and Miller 44, and every single one of them can play DM. Every single one of them can play cam. He's maxed out the pace obviously because he's at 6 foot, so he needs to like get those pace traits up. And just going on to basically in terms of the questions I asked him, just to get, it's obviously been a big long conversation. Miller has basically said he likes playing taller. He likes playing a taller pro as it gives him a presence in the midfield and helps out in defending set pieces. He doesn't like losing headers, as losing headers in the middle of the park can result in goals. That's why he's got his build at 6 foot, 154 pounds on an average build. He uses most physical traits as it helps with the jumping and strength, so he doesn't get bullied, and the stamina turn on all game. The defending traits I have all standing and slide. And then point I have, and the points I have left just end up in interception, and that is mainly your own positioning anyway. All dribbling is on basically. Is it obviously a classy dribbling is one of his best attributes, which I agree with. The only one that's left out was, as I showed, was the flare trait. He has 0 passing, 0 shooting, as I showed, and he has all paces. He plays 6 foot. Sorry. It's his favourite personal situation, which I asked him about, like how did he like to play as a defensive midfielder. He basically said favourite situation against attackers is most likely 1v1 defending, as he prides himself on not getting beaten in that situation, and it almost never happens. Also, when the other team counters, as the DM read the square pass across the pitch, which results in a goal 75% of the time, as he can take the whole team out of the game apart from the defenders and the opposition style. I did ask him how many tournament wins he had, and he actually said to his response back was, I think you'll probably know that more than me. I asked him on his play style, and he says he's like a kind of Makaleli defending, Iniesta passing, and Messi dribbling. It was a wee bit tongue in cheek there. But that's going to wrap up Miller 44's Pro. I really, really hope that you've enjoyed the video today. I think it's quite an interesting build. I will bring more balls. I've got a centre back lined up, and the centre back is one of the ones where you need to be really good to use this build. But we'll get that wrapped up. I've asked all the questions. We'll try to get the clips in tow. If you liked the video, I would absolutely love it if you would smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and put a comment down below and let me know who you would like to see next for the best pro club builds. I'm going to work on obviously the centre back, then the goalkeeper, then I'll work into a cam, and then after that we'll go around the pitch, and then I'll go back and we'll do other striker builds, other centre back builds, and we'll try and ramp up the how many of these we're pumping out. Because at the moment I put one out last week, and this is like 4 or 5 days later, and we'll just come with the next one. So I'm going to try and bring these out a bit more fast paced. I really, really hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying making it. Once again, I've sat here, it's basically live, it's one take. I appreciate your love and support. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I shall catch you later. Have a nice day.